professional, also a perfect record. 35 fights, 35 victories, including 32 wins by knockout, including 22 consecutive KOs, and he has KO'd every opponent he's faced over the last 8 years. This Olympic medalist from Karaganda, Kazakhstan, is the reigning, defending, undefeated, universally recognized true middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Golovkin,
John Jones is a bad guy. That guy, if we were living 1,000 years ago, he would be on a horse with the biggest battle axe, waiting in the back, hacking heads off, and everybody would be running. And those people have always existed. These dominators have always existed.
And you know, I just want to say this. I wonder why, I wonder who is the reason we have all these high interest payments and infrastructure backed loans in the first place. How has the US not seen SA as a development destination? There's almost too many examples to cite where this is a blatant lie. Probably the best one is examining figures of direct investment and employment correlation, which is why, by the way, China and Russia are seriously far behind our Western allies. To the point of infrastructure again, we only see aid from China within our infrastructure because of I wonder who. I wonder who was the reason for our deleveraged relationship with China in the first place, and who was responsible in taking all these loans from China. Real two love cruise shit, two bill for you, meaning the country, and two bill for me, supposedly meaning you. Real G shit, I must say, except for the constant lies, misinformation, besides actually trying to kill me and jail me actively. You know, it's almost like these members watch my show and try to find like what points they can steal, then what points they can misinform due to some stupid full of balls synonym clause. It's pretty tree hugger flower boy, the earth is not flat if you ask me. I don't understand their vision as well. Like, their big focus is on the mines and owning it, not, you guessed it, as a country or by the deserving, but themselves. I don't see it hard for me to convince anyone, and not because I'm a fancy musician or lost of the art hustler, that if, you know, these people came into power, they would cough up as collateral, they would cough up, like, you'd be surprised, for another fancy, completely unnecessary loan, and use our mines, the ones that they say they own, to fill their own coffers. It's pretty much classic state capture rap shit. It's foolish to even think that South Africa even has a foothold in global politics. So how can you assume you even have a trajectory at independence? I don't see South Africa ever having that independence anytime soon. The best thing we can do is play power broker. It's what we should do. It's what we are doing. It's an incredulous claim that this constant surge of misinformation between both public media and these members seriously needs to be investigated. In what world is in China our biggest trading partner? Lord, China, everyone knows how much I respect Chinese culture, how much I stand with both the plan and agenda. I have a very deep respect of both the culture and the people, which is rooted in love. But let's be honest, guys, we have fuck all relationship with China. They are Olanis. They're just basically really nice slave owners, and I don't know for how long. How long do we constantly treat their citizens like shit within our country? What's the time frame before they crack the whip? We need to take territory back, and these members do not have the solution. You know, they don't have the information, which is why their stats are whack. Their studies age like milk, so their press is looking like a Marcy from before fees must fall. It sounds sad and rude, but remember, these are the people who lie to their own people, cause massive unrest for any reason, and just spread misinformation and lies, all for not even some higher purpose other than Gucci sponsored Gulliver's Travels. And you know, they are working on solutions. We have the solutions, like, you know, like on some real G shit. We the ones with the solutions. Their wins are not even on their manifesto, which is why they have to try and kill me and put me in jail. And when everything fucking fails, because they're a party of failure. That is what you call a group of people that come together that are failures. You call them a party of failures, and they steal your shit anyway. So I'm not surprised that they steal my shit or my points or my opinions. It's classic but not cold, definitely getting old. And yesterday when I checked this, it was reported 7 hours ago at 8, and what was reported in terms of actual good news was reported 13 hours before that on the same channel, so it just doesn't make sense to me how this liberal media and obviously the Lanis don't see what they're doing, and it doesn't, and we need to help the public to obviously see this is what these people are doing, so yeah.